Hey, what's going on? It's the KFDI Morning Show, JJ and Tiny. Our new series, Micah's Between the Ficus. And if you want to be a guest, you can hit us up on email or social media, and we'll gladly get you in here to talk about your cause. We're joined by a couple of ladies today. First one, Amy Minas from the studio. Welcome back.
Yes, thank you so much.
It was nice to have you around Christmas time when we did Christmas in a Box for the troops.
We did. It was awesome.
You helped us out with your Cabaret for a Cause, Kids Cabaret for a Cause. And we're kind of doing that again, and you brought along one of your performers. Hi, Cami, how are you?
Good.
Excellent. So let's talk about Kids Cabaret for a Cause. This is the 7th annual. How did it all get started 6 previous shows ago?
Well, I really patterned them after the Broadway kid community. There's so many kids in Broadway shows over the last few years, especially. And now we have like School of Rock and Finding Neverland, tons of kids. And so they all come together and do these kids cabarets, and I see them on YouTube. And I was like, hey, we can do that with our kids here. And so these are all my students, and we started out by doing a coffee shop, and it was really successful, and we raised some money for the tree house, and then subsequently we've raised money for the Wichita Children's Home, the Kansas Food Bank Warehouse, Christmas Crusade. Right. We raised $900. So this time we're doing Positive Directions and also Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. So
now we're also joined by Cami. Now Cami, you're familiar to JJ and myself because you've recently won the middle school range of a competition you just did. What was that?
It was Kids for Kids, and it's my 3rd year doing it, and I've gone back, and the first times I was in the elementary one, and I won it the first year I was there.
Oh, wow. And now you're kind of excelling your talent and working with Amy.
Mm-hmm.
How do you pick the causes you help out each and every time? Do they apply to you, or you just kind of have a meeting with you and the performers and say, hey, this would be a great cause to get behind?
Right. Well, I asked my parents to suggest. I have a few parents that were on the children's home board and that kind of thing. But for this time, I always want to work with Broadway Cares, and they have supported our local Positive Directions, and they provide education awareness for men, women, children in our community, and. So that was just something that I personally wanted to do, and Broadway Cares will provide us with the red bucket and the wristbands, and also they'll be providing us with some Broadway memorabilia that we can have out for people to purchase and that kind of thing. But really, I just want it to be local. It's just as long as it's here in Wichita, I choose a local charity.
Got it. Cami, how did you first develop a passion for singing? Like, were you 3 and all of a sudden you started singing your favorite nursery rhymes, and you're like, hey, I kind of like this, singing in the car all the time, mom can't shut you up? I mean, how did it all start?
Well, honestly, it was kind of weird how it started. I was at the Little Mermaid at MTUIP, and I saw a flyer, and it was Cinderella, and I was like, Mom, can I do some of this? And she's like, yeah, I think I can get you signed up for that. And so my dad grew up with Amy, so she was like, oh, well, Amy's a voice teacher, so why not?
Excellent. All right, so the event is coming up April 7th.
Right, Friday, April 7th.
Wichita Art Museum.
Wichita Art Museum in their theater.
Okay, and it's 7:30 to 9:30.
7:30 to 9:30 on that Friday night.
And I kind of looked at the description because there's a Facebook page, and there'll be a link to all these things over on this blog page. But I kind of looked at it as it's almost like Cliff Notes for Broadway shows. For someone who might not be familiar with a lot of Broadway shows, you're going to be kind of sampling some Broadway shows and some numbers from Broadway shows.
This thing, we've kind of themed, we've done a miscast one where the kids sang, songs that they would never, of roles they would never play. That was awfully fun.
Okay.
And then this time I thought it might be fun to showcase some of the shows that are currently on Broadway. So we have songs from School of Rock. They do Stick It to the Man. We have those kind of songs. And then for coming soon, we have Frozen,
Nice.
Let It Go. So it'll be a really exciting night with some really awesome.
Now, you suggest a $5 donation, but obviously we want people to throw a whole bunch more money at it, right?
That would be great if they would.
All right, it's a great cause, and again, all the information on this blog, so click on all the links and then plan to be there April 7th. It's a Friday night, Wichita Art Museum. You'll get to see Cami and all the other performers.
Yes.
You'll get to see Amy, and you'll get to see a great night and have a musical, fun, good time. So thank you for being here.
Thank
and,
you.
We appreciate it very much.
Appreciate it so much.
KFDI Morning Show, KFDI.com for all the information.